All right, everybody. I think we are live. How is everybody doing? Pix Lexia. Oh my God, Pix. I want to read some of this stuff. But wow, you're good. You're good. I'll highlight some of these and we'll jump into it. But before you clip me and cancel me, I just want to make it very clear. These are the words of Pix. And look at that, we got Aura. Aura here on time. Perfect. How you doing, buddy? Aura?
What's up?
There we go. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, am I coming through all right?
You are coming through just fine.
There we go. All right.
So everybody knows what tonight's stream is about. Pix dropped all these comments, so I'm just going to read them.
Did you read the article?
Oh, did you send me an article? I've been watching videos and
was that what you did?
Reading Twitter.
Oh well, I put some stuff in the archive in the Riot folder. I labeled it for you.
Here, I'll pull those up. I actually have some things pulled up about Jacob Blake. Do you want to start with the one with the Kenosha shooter / Kenosha hero, depending on which side of the fence you're on, or do you want to start with Jacob Blake?
Let's go on the timeline, wasn't it? Didn't it start with Jacob Blake?
It starts with Jacob Blake. So yeah. I think that
might as well keep it chronological.
All Pix's comments are for the Kenosha shooter / Kenosha, whatever.
Are you talking about? Is that Anthony Huber or whatever his name is?
No, that's not his name.
No, who the hell?
No, it's something else. But again, I think it's Anthony something. Here, okay. 17-year-old with very proper weapon discipline absolutely kasplunks 3 turd munchers and their dingle dongle McToggle friends. Headline: 17-year-old defends himself by removing the barred arm of an illegally carrying felon. Headline: stupid criminals line up for lead breakfast offered by well-trained 17-year-old with his McDonald's long arm of doom. Well,
damn.
The headline: 3 men with a master plan got outplanned by a 17-year-old with the real master plan. Headline: idiot writers got fed a 3-for-1 special. That was everything from Pix.
Good stuff, Pix.
Raviolo, how you doing, buddy? We're supposed to be getting a Lego Star Wars gameplay reveal tomorrow. I'm going to check that out. Steve says he's on the way. Okay, so yeah, I suggest starting with the Jacob Blake thing, but there is something I kind of want to highlight because I think I said this. I said it yesterday. I've been saying it on Twitter today, but I've been saying that Kenosha, Jacob Blake, all this shit is just going to destroy Black Lives Matter, right? As a movement, like the organization, whatever, but as a movement, that's done, right? I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow. I'm saying that it's over now, right?
Right.
And you know, if anyone wants to comment, you can feel free to disagree. Obviously, it's a heated issue. I don't have an issue with pointing out that, do I think that there's systemic racism? I think racism exists. I think that obviously the impacts of things that happened 200 years ago are going to impact the way things are today. Do I think that's the reason for all the world's? No, I don't. I think a lot of it is an excuse for certain things, but I do think you can find actual examples. And I think it's important to fix those things, not treat it like everybody is covered under the same umbrella. But this Jacob Blake guy it's disgusting. And I want to explain how the story first got reported so you can understand why I am incredibly pissed. But let's take it to George Floyd first. George Floyd, when he got, I'll say it, George Floyd got executed, right? And to me, I've always said it's manslaughter. And what happened was there was body cam footage from the police officers. The AG refused to release the body cam footage, right?
Yeah.
And they ran with this narrative that that he wasn't resisting and the cop stepped on his neck. And he was, and the latter part of that is true, right? But on the body cam footage, you can actually see George Floyd, even before He like when he's in the car, he's saying he can't breathe, take me out of the car, all this shit, right? He's fighting with the officers, he's struggling with the officers. It's all in the body cam footage. So I'm like, okay, these motherfuckers lied, right? But George Floyd's death, it should have never happened. They lied, but that death should have never happened. Mm-hmm. So what happens with this asshole? Immediately when that clip comes out, these motherfucking liars go out there, right? Fuck this shit. Hold on. There we go. These assholes immediately fucking go out there, right? And tell everybody that Jacob Blake, he was at the scene of a domestic abuse. He was breaking up a fight between two women. And then the police showed up and he didn't want to deal with the police. He shouldn't have had to deal with the police. And he wasn't going to listen. And they shot him in the back in front of his kids.
Yeah. No. Jake Blake was there to donate to charity. He was going door to door talking about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Yeah. And wrong place, wrong time.
So let's talk about who Jacob Blake actually is. Jacob, and people get so fucking ass mad when you bring this up. Like, because I've had people on Twitter going at me today when I bring it up. Jacob Blake had a felony fucking warrant for rape and wife beating. He beat his fucking wife. He raped women. Mm-hmm. He has a felony warrant out for his arrest, not from like 2 years ago, from literally July, last month. Mm-hmm. And he's been dodging the fucking warrant, right? So how does this good fucking Samaritan show up at somebody's house, right? Right? Like why does the fucking rapist show up to break up a fight between two women when he likes beating them? Oh, because it turns out that was just a fucking lie. The fucking dispatch call has been released now. Jacob Blake broke into someone's house. That woman called the cops because he broke into her house, stole her fucking keys. The cops knew when they showed up there that Jacob Blake had a felony warrant for violent crimes, right? I'm not going to go into the history of fighting with officers and all that other shit. I'm just talking about the shit from last fucking month. Shows up to somebody's house, breaks into it, steals their goddamn keys. Cops get called, show up. They give him verbal warning, right? He refuses to listen. He starts fighting with the fucking officers. Physical confrontation. And I saw some jackass... Because a couple of you pointed this out to me, and I agree. Combat training, police officers fucking suck at it, right? But I saw someone go like, well, just because the police couldn't restrain him doesn't mean that they should have. I said, no, buddy, you're right. The dude's a fucking champion. He's a fucking fighter. He fought off two officers, took a fucking taser, got up, and went to his fucking car.
He had a knife.
He had a knife. He had a fucking knife. Lovely.
In the archives. It's in the article I sent you.
Thank you. We should read the article. It pisses me the fuck off, right? They absolutely outright fucking lied about this guy. Lied completely from the fucking start about everything. This man is a fucking rapist. And you already had some idiot jump out at me and immediately go, well, so you take accusations as convictions now?
They were going to arrest him. That wasn't an accusation.
Believe women. Me too. # me too, you intersectionalist fucking retard.
Dude.
Yeah, I already know. Don't use the R word, bro. Don't use the R word. I am tired of it. I am so fucking tired of these disingenuous, lying, mouth-breathing jackasses repeatedly over and over. And then they sit there and go, well, you just don't support Black Lives Matter. No, you motherfuckers don't, because you destroyed that entire movement. When fucking Sean King, white boy Sean King, pretending to be a black dude, goes out there and says, I am going to dox every officer in Kenosha, Wisconsin, until you release the names of the officers who did a justified shooting of a fucking rapist. And these assholes still go out there and say, well, it was wrong. It was murder. It was murder. They were there to arrest him. He had just broken into someone's home. They gave a verbal warning. They tried to physically restrain him. They used a goddamn taser. And he still kept going. And they sit there and go, well, I think he should have been shot in the back. And I play this clip for people. I know, Ori, you're the one who pointed it out to me. And somebody else had shown it to us. So I thank that person. I'm sorry. I'm on a little bit of fucking roll. Here we go. This is why when someone goes to their fucking car, you don't just let them. Look. That's why. That's fucking why. Right there. That's why you don't do it. But you know what? I'm sure these assholes who are sitting there going, justice for Jacob Blake, justice for Jacob Blake, would watch that fucking clip and say, well, at least those officers didn't shoot that proud king in the back. Fuck you people. Seriously, fuck these fucking people. Fuck these delusional goddamn assholes repeatedly over and over again. And you know what I fucking love more than anything else, Aura? You know what I really fucking love about all this?
Yeah. What?
The right, the conservatives, the independents, the moderates, the libertarians, all these assholes, right? All of these assholes have been calling this shit out forever.
Yeah.
Right? What have the Democrats and the left and the progressives been doing? Peaceful protesters, the police are so bad, And you know what happened last night, Aura? Don Lemon, CNN can go fuck themselves, Don Lemon, comes out and says, you know, guys, the Democrats can't be ignoring this. The rioting is really starting to show up in the polls and the focus groups. This is really going to hurt the Democrats.
Yeah.
And immediately, the fucking mayor of D.C. has been going on, peaceful protesters, fuck the orange man, peaceful protesters. Immediately the next day goes out there and starts condemning the fucking protesters. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we get it. These assholes don't give a shit. Mm-hmm. At all. Never have, never fucking will. They only started to care when it started to affect their goddamn polling. Totally okay with the 2 people who are fucking dead. Don't give a shit about the people who are dead. Don't give a shit about any of the people's jobs have been lost. Don't fucking care at all. But the moment it shows up in the polling, the Democrats sit there and turn around and they say, oh, you know what? The rioting is bad and we need to condemn the riots and all this stuff. And you go, fuck yourself. It ain't going to help you. Oh, man. Dude, Don Lemon don't give a shit. You think Don Lemon's afraid of these motherfuckers? No, he's not. Don Lemon gets paid millions of fucking dollars every year to go on to his fucking show and just lie repeatedly. This bitch supported the protests until they started affecting the polling numbers. Oh my God, it started to show up in the focus groups, everybody. We better do a complete 180 now. Eat several fucking dicks, you piece of fucking trash. Oh, man. Yeah, so that's the story of Jacob Blake, a fucking rapist, asshole, motherfucker who had just broken into somebody's home. It's like, and I keep telling these assholes, right? Because they're sitting there going, it's murder. It's murder, Aura. Aura, it's murder. Did you not know that he was murdered? I sit there and I play this clip and I go, you know what? I'm sure the officers, after they got popped by that guy, I'm sure that eating those bullets, they felt so fucking proud knowing that you weren't condemning them for using lethal force. I'm sure taking the bullet felt so much better than your moral fucking condemnation. You morally bankrupt fucking psychopaths.
Well, like, there's several things, okay? Like, first of all...
Yeah, sorry, you do your thing. You do your thing.
There's been complete misinformation going on left and right because I, corrected somebody. They're like, this is an unspeakable murder. I'm like, no, he's fine. Well, he's not fine. He's crippled, but no more rape for Jake Blake. So that's
good.
Fine with me.
Fucking good. What fucking reality are we sitting there going like, I'm so upset that the rapist can't rape anymore?
I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy poetic, but whatever. Like I said, he had a knife. If you look at the archives, you'll see it. Pix just sent me a clip that I posted in there to you. Like, not a clip, but like a picture. And what else? The Democrats, weren't some of them bailing out Antifa and shit when all these riots were fresh?
Oh, no.
Oh my God. It's better than that, right? So I saw this shit on on Twitter, right?
Hi,
And it's some fucking. I'll give the story. Hi, Steve. I'll be quick about it. This asshole is out there, and they're talking about Umbrella Guy, right? Umbrella Guy was in Minneapolis at the start of all that shit. He was breaking through windows. They say that guy's confirmed he's a white supremacist, right? And he was there to incite, right? And then I sit there and they go, and this is proof that all the incitement, all the rioters, it's always been the white supremacists. And I sit there and I go, then why, oh fucking why, in Portland, did they say that they're not going to arrest anybody who is involved, right? Why, oh fucking why, did all these fucking Hollywood elite assholes sit there and say we're going to put bail reform up, or we're going to put bail for all these kings and queens arrested in the protests for rioting? We're just going to bail them all out. If they were white supremacists the entire time.
Yo, all right. Jason just brought up this point right here. People were trying to bail out the dude who shot the 5-year-old boy. Literally, get the fuck out of here.
What the fuck happened with that? Like, stand your ground law or not? That's what?
It's not a stand your ground law.
No, I know.
It's a 5-year-old.
It was that lady's excuse for celebrating his death,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a fucking lady celebrating this little boy's death.
Yeah.
I can't find it. I was looking for it, but it's like gone now.
Yeah.
She probably fucking yeeted that shit. Somebody
screenshot it. I just can't remember who it was. I was looking for it.
If we can find it, that'd be great.
Here, I'll look for it.
I just, oh man, like it frustrates me to no fucking end, right? And that's why I said this shit in Kenosha, the 5-year-old who got shot, these assholes going out to celebrate it, the fucking lunatics, right? And I think I played the clip last night, maybe I didn't. It's in that restaurant. It's in DC, right? The lady is sitting down and she's being surrounded by this fucking white army of people telling her as a white person she needs to stand in solidarity with them, right? And she's sitting there going, just refusing, right? And she gives this interview after the fact. She goes, I've been marching with them for weeks. But I'm sitting here eating and they showed up and I don't feel it's right to coerce people into supporting you. And these motherfuckers going, shame. Look at this nasty person. Shame. Shame on her. These dumbasses better hope that the comet hits, right? That comet that's got like a 0.04% chance of hitting, they better hope it hits the earth in exactly the right fucking angle to wipe everybody out, because that's supposed to happen the day before the election, right? They better hope they get the comet, because if they don't get the comet, they're getting fucking Trump for another 4 years. And it's all on them, right? You know, as much as I think Don Lemon is a piece of shit, just a piece of fucking shit, he is correct. He is absolutely correct. These riots are hurting Democrats like crazy. It's showing up in the polling. It's showing up in the focus group. It is going to destroy any chance that they have of winning even their local elections, because they burned down a fucking used car dealer. Dude, and then they said they were in the way.
I don't know why they thought, like, you know, the race tactic, race baiting, the supporting these fucking insane riots was going to help them in the long run generally. I mean, especially with Jake Blake right over here. They were so opportunistic. Oh, a black man got shot. Let's riot. Let's bitch. Let's scream, right? It's a rapist.
Let's lie about everything involved there.
Yeah.
And make him out to be a fucking hero.
Yeah, make him out to be a hero. Yeah. There's several heroes in 1 week. It's so easy to be a fucking hero. It's like, it's ridiculous. My junkie cousin could be a hero next week too. Fuck it. Let's see it. Take some bets.
Well, that shows how the left kind of is, like you said, opportunistic like that. They'll see something and they don't really care. They just want to use it as like a...
Well, here's the thing. Democrats have always been people that pander, right? I'm not trying to be a dick here. I mean, whenever they're up for elections, they always pander to whatever they think is going to get them elected, right?
Yeah.
And I would say Republicans do the same, but at the end of the day, Republicans get called heartless because Republicans are usually the ones who say, pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. Well, Democrats say, here, we'll just give you a bunch of free shoes.
No, dude, like there's so much pandering to these people who died from like some sort of injustice or whatever, like it takes them to get killed from an accident or an incident, like George Floyd, right? Like he has the laser thing. I don't know if you've seen it. I was like, fucking Kobe Bryant didn't even get that shit.
The laser thing?
Yeah, he has like a memoriam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not like Tupac. It's not like a virtual complete thing, but
not
it's
like a
memoriam.
hologram.
I don't know if you've seen it.
It's a laser thing.
Yeah, it looks pretty dope.
I haven't
to
seen
be
it.
honest, like the way it's detailed and shit. But that's like for nerd shit. Talk about that later. But I'm just like, like this guy has $1 million right here. Jake Blake, the rapist. He has $1 million on his GoFundMe. He's gonna be fine. What the fuck? Like he's doing better than me now. Like.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
that pisses me off.
His GoFundMe has like $1 million,
and this is why he should have died.
Hey, Crow, do you remember? Do you remember how we were called rape apologists because we're defending people who don't have any police reports or warrants or anything except Twitter fucking claims that they're
the
sexual assaulters? Mm-hmm.
Like,
you remember that, Crow?
Ironic.
Hold on. Sorry, because I'm sorry. Like. Well, I was here, right? I want to show you guys something, and maybe I have the whole chain. Here we go. So I've been going back and forth with this idiot, right over here.
Who this idiot?
No, so I said the man with an active felony warrant for rape and domestic abuse from last month was at the scene of another domestic call. That he first fought with the cops, tased, and went for his car while ignoring all orders to stop. I said, go ahead and champion the rapist wife beater. It's still murder if they shot him in the back. So I showed this video, right?
I didn't murder him, though.
Yeah, well, I showed this video. Yeah, he's still alive. This guy's just a fucking retard. And I'm so sorry. I'm just done being nice to people and watching the way that I speak. I have family with actual mental disabilities, but fuck you if you're going to use that shit against me because you know exactly what I'm fucking talking about. Look, this comment here. If you wish to arrest an armed suspect, call in for backup. It's as simple as that. Don't even approach such a car. Follow a safe distance track with helicopters. Don't be stupid. Don't commit murder. This retard, this motherfucking retard, is saying that the cops get called to the scene of a domestic abuse call on a guy with an active felony warrant. Back away from the king. Back away. Call for police. Back away for more support. Dude, they don't have that. They don't have an army. They're not going to send out an army of cops, man. And that would just make it worse, you dumbass. But then you sit there going like, or this absolute mentally deficient idiot is sitting there thinking that after the cops get called, have a physical confrontation with him, tase him. Remember, he's at the scene of a domestic abuse call after he broke into a woman's house, right? He's got a felony warrant for fucking rape. Right? After all of that shit, this dumbass is saying, let him get into his car and back away. I'm going like, think of all the shit that could happen. He could get into his car and drive it into people. He could drive it into the woman who called the cops on him. If he has a weapon in his car, he could shoot somebody. If he has his kids and a weapon in his car, he could shoot the kids. He could use the kids as fucking hostages. This guy's a moral fucking degenerate.
Yeah.
But this dumbass is sitting there saying, well, if you're here to arrest the guy and he made it to his car, that's the safe zone. That's the safe zone, Aura. You can't touch him.
Everyone, yeah.
Why? Because it's his property?
Mentally challenged idiot.
Everyone.
And what I love is this whole conversation just develops into, you seem too stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid. The best part about this shit is going back and forth for a while. He said he was leaving like 4 hours ago and keeps showing up, right? And anytime I say the exact same thing. I don't care what you say. You're stupid. I don't care what you say. I trust in Jacob Blake, and I would totally leave him alone with my wife and mother. Yeah. That's how fucking idiotic these people are. And it pisses me off that they're just so fucking mentally broken. The cops are evil, so anything they do is bad. Anything anyone does to them is good, including rape. Motherfucker, you see the clip of these female officers standing while the fucking BLM Antifa people show up and start saying that they're going to fucking rape them?
What?
You ever seen that fucking clip? It's so fucking disgusting. It is so fucking disgusting.
How do they justify that?
Because the cops are evil, so it's okay if we're even worse.
Dude, Black Lives Matters makes a lot of sense, right?
Yeah, look, here's the thing, right? And you know, I talked to Jasmine about it, and you know, because Jasmine's very pro Black Lives Matter, and I have no issues with it, right? I don't. I understand exactly where she's coming from, right? And you know, she told me she does not like the fact that you know, people will focus only on the negatives, right? And I sat there and I said, like, look, clean up your own backyard. You can't sit there and say that people focus on the negatives, right? Because people always focus on the negatives. But if you have something that's that negative, that bad, when you have the organization that branded themselves, Black Lives Matter, organizing protests, saying protests in people's communities, right? Not talking about protesting the government, going to government, but literally sending protesters to the suburbs to go yell at people in their homes, right? When you have that organization telling people that looting and rioting is okay because that's their reparations, right? You have a major core of your movement that is bad. That's not a small thing, right? That is a major core, and it infects everybody. I saw someone on Twitter go, well, if the protesters just stayed home for a night and let the rioters do their thing, people would see what the difference is between the rioters and the protesters. They said, yeah, I agree. I agree. But the protesters don't want to do that. The protesters want to sit there, protest, and when the rioters show up, they want to surround the rioters because the police are evil. You're all complicit in it then. You can't say that it's just some people. Yeah, but it's like 4 or 5 people out of 100. And when those 4 or 5 people throw Molotov cocktails, the 100 peaceful protesters all surround them and start yelling at the cops. You're all fucking complicit in that action, you dumbasses.
But people
every movement has a community-based beginning. Do you feel the same way about the Black Panther movement? You know, the thing is, the Black Panther movement was actually at a time where they would hose down black people in the streets, right? Like literally would take the fucking hose and hose them down, segregation, anti-miscegenation laws, all of that, right? So I can kind of understand that movement forming, right? You don't have that anymore. In fact, you have local governments supporting you. You have fucking de Blasio painting in the street Black Lives Matter. You're not fighting the fucking government. They're on your side, you dumbasses. Actually, I take that back. De Blasio and these other politicians have their hands shoved up your ass, and you're their fucking puppet. The only problem is now you're getting kind of out of line. So you know what they're going to do to you? And I'm telling you, wait 1 month. They're going to take you off and they're going to shove you in a fucking chest and lock it. And they're going to pretend like you never existed. Which is what I fucking love about these people. The way that they cause so much fucking damage, burn so many things down, and they're just being used like the idiots that they are, useful fucking idiots. And they're going to be thrown into the fucking curb as soon as they can. As soon as they can get rid of them, because now it's hurting the polling. Now it's hurting the fucking focus groups are talking about it now. Yeah. Now you're becoming more harm than you're worth. So bye. Yeah, Aura, I need to read that article. I'm so sorry. I'm just shit's just fucking hell.
Which article?
He put in the Aura archives. I'm Tide Pod Hot Pockets. What the fuck?
Dude, that's the best picture in there. That's my favorite picture. I go in there just to look at that.
Go to the Riots 2020 folder.
I'm going there.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Oh shit, you can see the knife. Oh, here. So let me pull this up. No, because I think this is important because I didn't even know that the dude had a knife. I was sitting there thinking like you just got into a fist fight with officers. You just got tased. Now you're going for your fucking car.
But he also had a knife. Okay.
Yeah, I mean that just makes it worse. Just
Well,
makes it worse. It was already really fucking bad.
I know. I should laugh.
So
I don't know that.
I will be clear here. This is a bad photo. You can't make it out all the way. I heard someone say that this is car keys. That doesn't look like car keys, and I don't know too many people who hold their car keys that way.
He admitted to having a knife.
Oh, he did?
It's in the article.
Perfect. I saw the photo. I wanted to pull up the photo first.
No, yeah, go ahead. He admitted to it. It's not even a theory. He said he had one.
Okay. Here's the article. We see that you're using an ad blocker. Oh.
Don't you hate it?
All right, can you pull this up on your side and share screen?
No, that's the wrong thing. Riot. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Oh shit! I forgot I sent this. Jacob Blake.
I don't know what the Watts riots are. What are the Watts riots?
The what?
The Watts riots? So Rev's saying, how is the Black Lives Matter movement different from the Watts riots?
Let me see what the Watts riots is.
So we can find out from reading. Bada bing, bada bing.
Okay, 1965. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, the big difference would be that happened in 1965. Like the time of segregation. That would probably be the big difference. But the Watts riots, sometimes referred to as the Watts Rebellion or Watts Uprising, took place in the Watts neighborhood and surrounding areas of Los Angeles from August 11th to the 16th, 1965. A minor roadside argument broke out, which then escalated into a fight with police. Community members reported the police had hurt a pregnant woman, and 6 days of civil unrest followed. Nearly 14,000 members of the California Army National Guard helped suppress the disturbances, which resulted in 34 deaths and over 40 million in property damage. It was the city's worst unrest until the Rodney King riots in 1990. I remember the Rodney King riots. Okay. So what will be the difference between that and this? These assholes have support from the government, the local state government, those cities, those politicians, they support them. That would be the big difference. They have support. No different. I disagree, Rev. I completely disagree, because those riots, you did not have support. Dude, you think if those riots took place today, the fucking governor of California would send in the National Guard? They've been denying them. Wisconsin's literally the first place to do it, and that's because their fucking governor's a Republican, from what I understand. Like Chicago got offered assistance. They turned around and said, the fucking mayor there goes, I don't need leadership lessons from Donald Trump. Oh. And then her city gets looted and burned down.
Let's try this.
Yeah, mass media wasn't supporting those riots back then. I mean, I think, hey, Jay London, thanks for tuning in for a little bit when you could. I'd say those are the big differences. You have support from the media and major support, right? You have social media as well, and you have support from the local politicians and government, right? Or at least you did, because I'll show you something here in a little bit about that.
Can you see the screen or no?
I can.
I'm just like, there's a lot to read, but it was.
I see an ad for Citibank.
I can't turn it off. You gotta wait.
Yeah, there's a close button.
Yeah, you gotta wait for it to show up.
All right, I can read this. Jacob Blake had a knife when he was shot in the back 7 times by Wisconsin police, leaving him paralyzed, the Wisconsin Attorney General revealed. The Wisconsin Department of Justice provided some of the first details surrounding the police shooting on Wednesday, revealing Blake had a knife and the name of the officer who opened fire. The knife was later recovered from the driver's side floorboard of his SUV, but it's unclear if Blake had it on him when he was talking to police. Well, based on the photo that we saw, that was when he had already gotten into the fight with police and was going to his car right before he gets shot. Blake, a 29-year-old father of 6, fuck this guy. No, another thing that really pisses me off. You ever read about Black Wall Street? Rev, no, I haven't. But if you want to DM me the stuff, I'll take a look at it. One thing that really pisses me off about this, they keep going, he was shot in front of his kids, so unjustified. This piece of shit went to his kids after being in a fight with the police, knowing that they were there to arrest him, went over to his children while he had guns aimed at him. This guy is a piece of fucking shit through and through. You're a fucking terrible father to put your kids through that. And don't blame the fucking, I'm so sick and tired of this shit where they blame the cops for everything. And they look for every avenue and every single way, shape, and form that the cops could have just maneuvered around it. So this beautiful man who raped a woman and broke into another woman's house could have not been hurt in any way, shape, or form. This man has his own agency. This man made his own fucking decisions. This is not George Floyd. This is not someone who's held on the ground, was begging to breathe for 9 minutes. That's not what this is. That's not at all what this asshole is. He's a piece of shit through and fucking through. An absolute moral fucking degenerate every single way, shape, and form. So I get it, man. There were so many better people to focus on. This shit, this guy is who you want to fucking throw up on your shoulders and champion. The absolute fucking stupidity to come out of these fucking people. I swear to fucking God. Fucking, seriously, it makes your fucking head hurt. So Aura, he admits to having the knife. They say he had the knife.
I'll go to it right here. It's right over here.
I like all those ads. This is why
I had
ads. During the incident, officers attempted to arrest Jacob Blake. Law enforcement deployed the taser to attempt to stop Mr. Blake. However, the taser was not successful in stopping Mr. Blake. Just to be clear, a taser was used on this asshole.
There you go.
More stuff popped up to block it. Blake admitted that he had a knife and agents recovered it from the driver's side floorboard of his vehicle after opening fire. No other weapons were found. So, like,
he probably dropped it after they shot him too. Like, no.
Well, you can see it in his hand in the photo too.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I can't get rid of this fucking thing.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I think that was everything that we needed from there.
There you go. Yep.
Okay, so before we move into the 5-year-old who got shot and kind of like the response there, I want to play the clip from Don Lemon, and I want to show you the mayor of DC just immediately turning on the fucking protesters, the peaceful protesters.
The actual peaceful ones, right?
All of them.
No, just to get them to stop. Here.
I do think that what you said, what's happening in Kenosha, is a Rorschach test for the entire country, and I think blind spot for Democrats. I think Democrats are ignoring this problem or hoping that it will go away, and it's not going to go away.
I don't look at either of these.
So, unless someone comes up with a solution over the next 73 days or 70 however many days,
68 days,
68 days. Well, it's not going to. The problem
78,
is
75
by
days.
then. But what they can do,
fucking right.
And I think maybe Joe Biden may be afraid to do it. I'm not sure. Maybe he won't. Maybe he is. He's got to address it. He's got to come out and talk about it. He's got to do a speech like Barack Obama did about race. He's got to come out and tell people that.
I'm sorry, but the idea of Joe Biden, the guy who has such wonderful gaps as poor children is just as bright and intelligent as white children, is not the man you want to give a speech about race. Neither is Donald Trump. Definitely not fucking Joe Biden. I signed the 94 crime bill, and I'm proud of that achievement.
Did Joe Biden not tell Charlemagne that if you don't know to vote for, or if you vote for Trump, then you're not black or some shit like that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Dude, did you see what happened? I think this guy, he won in a landslide in Kentucky. He's the first black attorney general of Kentucky. He's 39 years old or something. And this journalist fucking takes his photo, retweets it, and puts the captions, "I'm one of the good ones, boss." Like people are going like, you're a fucking racist. Because no, he's a racist traitor. I'm like, dude, like, like, fuck these people. Like, seriously, fuck all of these people. Fuck them all to fucking hell and back. These racist, degenerate fucking jackasses.
Stream brought to you by Steve DeLive.
Right.
Your guys' merch should be. I don't even know where my mailbox is.
Honestly, Aura, I hate to say this because I want good things to happen for everybody. I do. But honestly, I've never hoped, I've never prayed and wished, right, more in Allah than I do when I hope he punishes these assholes for eternity. I want them to freeze in hell for the rest of eternity. I hate them. I literally fucking hate them. I hate them for everything that they are. This asshole on the right here gets paid millions of fucking dollars to cheer on the fucking protesters, lie daily on his fucking network. And the minute he can't deny that it's hurting their polling numbers, the Democrats' polling numbers are being hurt, he comes out against the protesters. Doesn't care about the property damage, doesn't care about the people who've lost their jobs, doesn't care about the businesses that have been burned down, that have been owned by like regular people, not the fucking corporations, doesn't care about the 30 plus people that are dead, but the polling, that was the final straw. Fuck that guy, I fucking hate him. And the douchebag sitting right next to him pretended to have fucking COVID-19, all for fucking views, all for fucking views. Yeah. This asshole seriously pretended to have COVID-19 and be on fucking quarantine lockdown, right? On Easter, while he's supposedly on quarantine lockdown, he goes out with his family to go take a look at this property that they're having built, that they're going to be buying, right? Some guy who's like a cyclist sees him, says, hey, aren't you supposed to be under quarantine? And this motherfucker starts threatening him.
Threatening him with what?
And then, mind you, that could have been the end of it. He could have just said, this guy's a crazy lunatic. I know nothing about this. No. The piece of shit on the left here, after lying about having fucking COVID-19 and being on quarantine, you know what this piece of shit does? Is he goes onto a Sirius XM satellite radio show and tells everybody in the world about this confrontation he had with this cyclist on Easter, when he's supposed to be in fucking quarantine. And then 2 days later, this jackass does this whole little event on CNN where he films himself coming up out of the basement because quarantine's finally over. Fuck both of them. Seriously, fuck both of these people.
Steve, do you want to know
millions of dollars just to fucking lie?
You want to know something slightly entertaining, Steve?
Yes, I do.
I'm typically usually like considered a lefty. When I met Crow, I was a lefty, but we get along like really good. And I think that's kind of why he was like shocked when I agreed with him about all of this shit. It's just really weird.
Crow, are you?
I was like,
I thought Crow was like left leaning too. Is Crow right leaning?
Crow's more right leaning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, I thought you were left leaning. I'm probably more.
I mean, I got some left wing things that I do believe in, like 100%. I don't believe. I hate the fucking the bullshit. You can't be a centrist. You can't dude. I wouldn't say I'm a centrist. It's just if you make a good point, I'm going to fucking agree with your good fucking point. You make a bad point, I'm going to call you a fucking idiot.
I like this.
Hey, Kat. I like Kat. Kat is left, right, and middle.
Cat's great, regardless.
Kayla Crow is super righty. No, Kayla, the problem is whenever we have a disagreement over politics, it's only when I say something on the right. If I say something on the left, you don't comment on it. You don't. You don't. We can fight about that later. Anytime Crow yells.
What are you doing, Crow?
No.
We can argue about it later, Kayla. Don't do it now.
No.
What?
Don't fucking argue at all. I'm trying to enjoy my date time, dude. Like, fuck off. Go do your own thing. Like, fucking.
Crow, come with me and we can go all about Twitter together and fuck shit up.
Cheshire is a cat. They choose their side. Fuck Crow. I'm gonna die because of you. Keep drinking, bitch. Keep drinking. He won't be harming any more underage child teen. I don't really like the vagueness of left and right labels. I prefer conservative and liberal, and then there's communists. I think I think that's not an unfair way of saying it. Rev just called me a dick. What is this? I have an idea for another drawing. At Crow's judgment as a dragon shooting fire out of his mouth at Antifa.
I like it.
Mike, how you doing, buddy? How you doing?
Instead of fire, just blowing hot air.
I don't agree with extremists. Damn it, Kayla! Stop exposing me. Okay, all right.
Oh my God.
He is going to deal with the
There's
issue
more?
of police reform in this country. And that what's happening now is happening under Donald Trump's watch. And on Donald Trump's watch.
Stop.
And when he is...
I gotta say...
Yo, fuck that.
You know, you got like 3 seconds in and stopped again. That's another shot.
Everything that's happening now is happening under Donald Trump's watch. Are you fucking kidding me? Sorry.
You know what? You go over, because I was about to say it, but you take it over.
No, I'm just like, that's such an asinine thing.
Oh no.
COVID, coronavirus. Get away. Get out of here.
Be careful. Don't die.
Fucking Don Lemon.
Don Lemon. The
Those
day
are
Don Lemon killed
words. Fucking Don Lemon.
Just go ahead. You go.
Oh my goodness.
All
We gotta make sure he's okay.
I'll say the thing. I'll say the thing if you need me to. I think he's okay.
I think it is okay.
Okay. I think he's okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So Donald Trump, he made the statement, right? And it was clearly in relation to the riots that were going on. I don't know if he had like specifically commented on something, but he basically said, if you vote for Biden, like this is Biden's America, right? Like if you vote for Biden, all this shit is going to happen, right? And people immediately turned around and said, no, this is Trump's America. This is on Donald Trump. This is on Trump. This is on Trump. And I saw this comment. I don't know who made it, right? And maybe it was fucking the Scottish guy. I always forget. Count Dankula. I think it was Count Dankula. He responded to somebody. He put Donald Trump tries to stop the riots. Democrats, no. And then he put blame Donald Trump. Like look, man, this isn't happening in Republican cities. It's not, right? It's just not. It's happening in all these Democrat cities. It is, right? And when it happens, they sit there and they fight with Trump, right? Look at what happened in Portland for 39 nights. Antifa surrounded the federal courthouse, right? Tried to break into it, vandalize it, attack people who were inside of it for 39 nights. And then Trump sends in the feds. And they immediately go out and say, Trump's fascist police are taking over. I'm like, you guys have been attacking a federal building for 39 fucking days and nights, right? You've been doing it for 39 days straight. You were attacking the fucking building. And then when Donald Trump sends in the feds, the fucking mayor of Portland comes out and says, Trump is instigating this by sending all these people. We don't want them. We don't want them. And so they make this agreement, right? And the agreement is basically Portland police are going to do their fucking jobs. And it's still happening. Donald Trump said, okay, we'll pull out the feds. It's still happening. They're still fucking rioting in your fucking city. The only thing they're not doing is attacking the federal courthouse, which is fine. But like, but I'm like, Trump likes rain, the left. Trump wants people's homes to flood. I mean, it feels like that. And dude, I'll be clear here. I do like some of the policies that Trump has, right? But I hate his demeanor. I really do. I don't like it. I don't think he's helpful. I think that when tensions are high, having him be the one in the center of things, he's so fucking polarizing. It just doesn't work, right? It just doesn't. But oh my fucking God, am I so tired of defending Trump, because it literally feels like that. Trump brings up the fucking hydroxychloroquine, right? There's studies saying it works. There's other people saying it doesn't work. Whatever. Trump says he thinks it will be good. He thinks it will be a miracle drug. Whatever. Like, it does. Fine. Fair statement. I said, you know what? If it works, great. That's where I was at. Let the doctors
It's an
decide.
anti-malaria drug, right? Why wouldn't it work for
For
malaria?
It's been on the market forever. It's a non-brand drug, right? Like you can get it off label. It's super cheap. It's anyone can have it, right? And they sit around, they write these articles. Hydroxychloroquine could be deadly and cause heart attacks. I'm like, yeah, in large doses, which you're not supposed to take. That's like sitting there saying, water's bad for you. If you forcefully shove it down your throat, gallons of water, that could drown you. So all water is bad, and we need the FDA to test water to make sure people can't drown from drinking it. But he says the thing about hydroxychloroquine, right? Talks about it, and then this stupid bitch in fucking I forget where this bitch is, puts fish tank cleaner into a drink.
That was the best.
No,
it'll cure everything, including life.
This is
And they immediately turn around and say Trump told people to drink bleach. Trump told people to drink fish tank cleaner. I'm just like, you guys are
trying to murder
but here's the best part. Hold on. See, here's the best part. That lady, the lady who sat there and blamed Trump, and they were all writing these articles talking about how terrible Trump was, how Trump got her husband killed and everything. They're investigating her for her husband's murder because the cops know she murdered her fucking husband, blamed Trump, and these absolute soft-minded retards in media immediately would just go ahead and run the story saying Trump killed her husband. That's how fucking insane this world is. That's how fucking insane this is. A woman, right? Some random fucking lady realized that she could get the media to cover for her fucking murder. I'm blown away.
40 chest
blown away.
It's crazy.
Fucking fish tank cleaner. And this is Donald Trump's America. Well, all the Democrats refuse to take any assistance from the federal government and promote the protests and the rioting and refuse to arrest people. That's Donald Trump's America. So you're telling me if Donald Trump wasn't the president, then these assholes would do their job? The only reason why they're not doing their job is because Donald Trump's in charge. Bitch, that's actually not a reason that dumbass bitch boy who gets paid millions of dollars to sit on his ass and fucking lie daily. That's not Donald Trump's fault. If anything, what you're telling me is that I shouldn't vote for any of these other assholes who will absolutely fundamentally refuse to do their jobs unless everything is the way they want it. Fuck you!
Did you see what Kayla said?
I didn't.
No one said you had to drink the fish tank water. Trump didn't say that either. I don't think so anyway. Don't quote me on that. I didn't watch him say you have to drink fish tank cleaner. It cures everything.
I made it back when I did videos that weren't just Repsion. I actually made a video on this back in the day.
So actually, I'll give you another example. It's a little bit more lighthearted. But and I personally, I think this was stupid because the way Trump communicates things, he doesn't really know what he's talking about sometimes. So he'll just ramble. And so he brought up the idea of injecting light, right? And using bleach as a disinfectant and shit like that. Right.
Yeah,
and so everybody just jumped out immediately and started making fun of him. And then it turns out that there is such a thing as using light, like actual sunlight as a disinfectant. It's like a homeopathic remedy. And they've been experimenting with it for a while, and that people actually used to use it. So I'm like, yeah, it's a legitimate thing, right? It's an actual thing. Is it something that would work on everybody? No. Did Donald Trump say that? No, he didn't. But these assholes he's talking about injecting light to clean up. This guy's a retard. I'm like,
Well, and then they moved it, and they were like, "Oh, you said you inject Lysol."
Yeah, I can't. I fucking can't. I just fucking can't.
This is the president. Kamala Harris is the vice president. Then they will take care of this problem. But guess what? The rioting has to stop. Chris, as you know and I know, it's showing up in the polling. Mm-hmm. It's showing up in focus groups.
Okay.
It is the
needs to stop because
only
it's showing up in the polling.
It is the only thing right now that is sticking. And the Democrats tonight stuck with that, right? And they also stuck with the theme that you said, the coronavirus. You got coronavirus and you have Kenosha.
You want to know something? Like, they're fucked. They waited way too long to
Themes.
do this shit.
We got themes. Oh,
Yeah.
he kicked himself out of the stream.
You got that upset with Don Lemon.
Yeah.
Damn
he's
you,
like,
Don
"Fuck
Lemon."
Don Lemon. This guy. Yeah.
No, yeah,
But
they waited.
seriously, this kind of.
They waited too damn long to do anything about this shit. Like, they let it run rampant forever. They try to play on it, and that's just not going to work. The hell was that? You saw that? There he is.
Stream fighting myself off at one point.
You committed digital seppuku. What the hell?
Do every stream.
Almost.
No, what you were saying, Laura, because I don't know if you continued it on. I DC'd myself.
We got scared when he left. That's what happens every time you leave.
Oh, I love you guys too. All right, but yeah. Get over your faces, guys. Get over your
All
faces.
of our faces.
Huh?
I think Taylor Swift owns this shit, or fucking Google does. We could get copyright struck for doing
Crow
that.
rage quit. Crow's blood pressure finally said F you. Okay, so what you were just saying there, they waited too long. Yeah, but I'm telling you right now, Laura, give it a month, and all these same people who've been calling it peaceful protests and fucking painting Black Lives Matter on the streets, marching with the fucking protesters, all this shit, right? They're going to do the hardest fucking 180 in history.
I'll do, yeah.
It's already happening.
Yeah, like a good chunk of people, because Don Lemon said that. Like, he's going to...
Well, look. This DC mayor, right? This shit was today, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Right after Don Lemon does his thing last night, right? She comes out and condemns the protesters who were heckling the diners, right?
Yeah. This
bitch was calling them all peaceful and celebrating them. And now she's condemning them. Literally the night after Don Lemon calls it out. This is how it's affecting the polling numbers. These assholes don't fucking care. They only supported these fucking riots because they thought it was helping them. And the moment it didn't, they immediately turned around and said, absolutely not anymore. We're condemning you. You're bad people. Go away. You're making me look bad.
They try to weaponize it, dude. They try to weaponize it, and they're like, oh, yeah, like, they try to play on races. That shit is never going to work. You're just going to piss everyone off and make them erratic.
But
fuck's sake. like just like like fucking.
He's trying to get his milkshake stuff together, and he keeps.
It's probably why
accidentally
Yeah, for real. This is why we don't do politics and shit. You know, like, he was very adamant. And look at what happened.
He's gonna, his blood pressure. He's gonna kill himself doing this one day. He's just gonna have a heart attack.
That'd be crazy if it was on stream. That'd be a stream to remember.
It will be on stream, because does he do this just off stream?
Boom! Yeah, he will. Yeah, he will. He'll do
really?
it. Yeah.
Oh, I thought he just played Warcraft off stream.
What? No.
Girl, we're worried about your health.
No, the wire for my microphone kept getting on my little toy.
Yeah.
So I had to fix it.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's working now. Anyway. That's
the important thing.
Let me the DC mayor, she comes out, she condemns the protesters. You're going to see it happen more and more now, because it turns out that, people are not for you just showing up and burning down local businesses. Who would have fucking thought about that? And it's going to be so fucked up, right? Because Crow just needs to just do anime streams. His blood pressure will be no more within a couple of months after. Look, you're going to see these people try to do a complete 180. Talk about how the protesters are okay, but these rioters have taken over, and it's agitators and all the shit that people have been saying for months, right? And they'll shut it down so fucking fast that everybody's going to sit there and they're going to wonder, why did you allow it to continue? Why did you allow this to get so fucking bad when at any point you could have shut it down? And what are they going to say? Donald Trump. Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump. Orange man bad, orange man bad, orange man bad.
I was going to say.
How bad is the orange man, though?
Pretty bad. He said like 6 times.
You got, what, 60 plus days to the election?
I don't know. He said enough
people's memories might be like not that great, but they're not that bad. They're going to remember all of this shit, and they're going to fucking hate you. Cancel oranges.
Yeah. For real, like you said enough time to summon Candyman, Bloody Mary, and fucking like Biggie Smalls at the same fucking time. But there you go. That's the one I was trying to think of. Like I was like, there's one I'm missing. I can't remember it. But has any of these protests actually solved anything? Has anything been solved?
How can they solve any? How would a protest where you wreck a bunch of shit solve anything to begin with?
Well, hold on.
Is it going to bring people back to life? Is it going to make people walk again? Is it what kind of?
I don't want the rapist to walk.
Are they exactly?
I don't want the rapist to walk so he doesn't rape. I don't want him to walk so he doesn't beat women. I don't want him to walk so he doesn't assault officers and shit with knives.
I just don't want him alive, to be honest. But...
Steve, why? You know, like fucking. I'm not mad that you said it. I'm just mad that you said it live. You know what I mean? Like, why couldn't you wait till we were private?
I mean. You guys won't get hit for that. I just will. That's fine. That's fine. Hey, I want
the live guy
dead.
Wish death on a martyr. Can't be doing that. Can't be doing that now. You call everybody.
The protests have.
Yeah, you fucking go.
Actually, you know what? The protests have done something. I think the protests have exposed how absolutely fucking corrupt a lot of these politicians are.
Yeah.
Like just absurdly fucking corrupt. I think that's the one good thing that's come out of these protests. You see just how fucking morally bankrupt these people are. Outside of that, I think only bad things have happened because one part of me wants to say, you know, I think it's good that people do see that the police do have too much power because the police do have too much power, right? They absolutely do, right?
Yeah.
I think a lot of things the cops can do that they're allowed to do, they've been given power to do, are absolutely unconstitutional. Things like no-knock warrants in the Breonna Taylor situation, you know, I don't like that, right? I don't like the fact that woman died. Now, I don't know all of the circumstances there, but I think regardless of what happens when they're in the house, the cops instigate it when they issue a no-knock warrant and they break into someone's home, right? I think that's unconstitutional. I don't think that should be allowed. I think stuff like that you need to draw awareness to. The lack of training, I think you need to draw awareness to that. But I think all of this attention that the protesters think they brought to the issue, I think it's all going to go away. I think it's all going to be swept under the rug because, as Mr. Lemon just said, the polling is flipping. People do not support this anymore. You're going to see such a fucking hard right backlash. And I'm not talking, and you know, Kayla, Crow Super Right, whatever. I don't like the idea of authoritarian measures being instituted because of a bunch of fucking assholes. And they're going to be instituted as a backlash, as a response to all of the shit that's been allowed to go on for months now. It's going to happen. In mayor, the fucking mayor of Chicago, right? That useless bitch. Fucking sits there and goes, National Guard can't come over here. We're perfectly fine. Then her city gets fucking ransacked. Right? Fucking ransacked, looted, fucking they're rioting, they're destroying shit, they're burning shit down. What does that bitch do? Tells all the cops to go to her house, go protect her house, and says you can't protest at her house. Fucking useless. Fucking cunt. Fuck that bitch. Seriously, fuck her.
Yeah.
I support all the protests, but you can't protest at my house, and I have armed cops all over the street to make sure you don't come anywhere near me. We fucking get it at this point.
Because it could have gotten so twisted if only part of that situation was shown. Yeah, it's true. Actually, that did happen. Kayla's comment about the body cams and stuff, because when I first saw that fucking footage, I thought the same thing as everyone else is saying, like, well, tase him. I didn't know he already got tased. I didn't know he was already like scuffling, you know?
Yeah. Well, I didn't even know at first that they were called there because of him, because they were sitting there talking about how this guy got shot when he was trying to break up a fight.
Well, I heard that first from Kayla. She lives in Wisconsin. She told me, you know.
Yeah. Did she just dox Kayla?
Doxing people.
Dox Kayla. Everybody knows where she lives, dude.
The first video was
I
bad.
didn't until now. No, I'm just.
Unfortunately, Kenosha didn't have body cams. Yeah, it didn't, but there were other people there filming, and that footage has come out too.
I mean, dude, she's been commenting like about it the other day. Like, you know, have you even been reading her stuff? Just ignore that. Just keep going.
Good aura, because he won't walk. He won't walk from the law or in life. Yeah.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. All right. Police reform takes time. There was a bill passed, but even that was politicized and made partisan. Of course. Because, like, dude, these asshole politicians, they aren't there to fix anything. They're not there to fix anything. They're there to stay in power and keep power. And you know what? I like Trump only because he said this one thing. Like, it really made me like him. And that, beyond the war stuff, he actually made it a policy platform for re-election that they would have congressional term limits. Now, obviously, that's not something Trump can actually do without the support of Congress. But the fact that he's willing to make that something he actually says he'll do, I don't know. I like that there's a politician actually advocating for that, because these motherfuckers sit in power forever, for fucking ever, doing absolutely nothing but ensuring that they can never be taken out of power. Like that's got to stop.
Kenosha didn't have body cams. So was that footage just from some bystander or some shit?
Yeah, it was.
It's interesting.
Damn. Stay safe, Kayla.
Yep.
So hold on. We're going to go into the Kenosha shooter here in a second, but let's talk about this one really quick.
I was about to tell you, I was like, dude, it's been like an hour and 6 minutes, 7 minutes.
The father of a 5-year-old boy killed in North Carolina says the suspect was a neighbor for 8 years. So you couldn't find the original clip, but essentially there was somebody on Twitter talking about, like, there are people raising money for the guy who shot this 5-year-old, right?
Mm-hmm. Wait, what? Why do you gotta tell me this stuff, Crow? Like, you can't just let me have a nice day.
Yeah,
this is real life, dude.
I know this is real life. This is.
Have you never watched The Lion King?
The musical, or what do you mean?
There's a musical? Like, there's a musical of The Lion King? No, I mean The Lion King in general. It's to condition you that there's tragedy in life, man.
Yeah, but I don't like The Lion King. I guess I don't know.
It's my least favorite Disney movie.
It's one of them, yeah. I mean, I don't know, dude. This just seems so like. I don't know. You could have an IQ of 70 and get that this is wrong. Like, I don't understand.
It's even worse because the guy who killed this kid, there's like no reasoning behind it, like at all.
He walked up to the kid and just shot him in the face.
Yeah.
What possible reason could there be to kill a fucking 5-year-old?
No idea.
No reason. There's never a reason. That's fucking crazy. Whoever made this GoFundMe is an idiot.
Yeah, creepy. Aliens won't talk to us. So I'm like, yeah, it's pretty much.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, and I saw people like on the left, and they were joking and going like, "Why would we be outraged? They arrested the guy who did it." I'm like, yeah, but they also arrested the cops who like took out George Floyd, and you still are rioting over that. Like, you're still rioting over that. So obviously it's not the point. Well, they arrested him right away, so it doesn't matter. You guys won't even talk about it. And then you have these assholes who celebrate the murder of a 5-year-old boy and raise money for the man who killed him. But that's not what we're talking about. Like, I just...
No, just opportunistic, and you're just so focused on, like, basic optics of fucking skin color that you're letting, like... If it was the other way around, they would petition the dude to be executed. You know what I mean?
This guy should be executed. Why is it people like, I want to take all his money now? And like, I don't know, man. Fuck this guy. Yeah, fuck this guy.
I don't know. But I'm just saying, I'm like...
You know, I think you're right, Aura. These people don't understand anything beyond the lens of race. So they see a black dude, and they see the white kid and they say, well, I don't know why, but the white kid deserved it, right?
Yeah.
That's all that's going on in the brains. But I'll say this movement as a whole, these organizations, whatever, they don't understand optics at all. They don't condemn the dude who shot the fucking 5-year-old. Condemn that guy. Yeah. Condemn him. Call him out. Say whatever you need to say, because it will build up far more goodwill than sitting there and just keeping your mouth shut. He's not important. There's other stuff going on. It will do. Do not make a fucking rapist wife beater who had just broken into another woman's home your next martyr. You know, it works with some people when you really can't get the information. But after they lied, the story broke out immediately on this guy. The optics of these people are so fucked. But now we move on to the Kenosha
Spider-Man?
shooter.
Oh, great.
Yeah, right. I've been wanting to know how Uncle Ben died. I'm like, fucking.
Oh, I already know. But, like, you want me to private chat it?
Yeah.
If you're feeling antsy?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what?
No, nothing. Keep doing your thing.
Yeah, you do you, boo.
Okay, well, so this is one of the people that got shot before that. The Kenosha shooter, he's a 17-year-old. He lives in, I think it's Illinois or something, but he lives 15 minutes away from where where Kenosha is, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
He goes there, and I want to clarify because I made a mistake when I heard about this originally. He goes over to Kenosha, right? I think they say he's part of this group. I don't know, but they basically went there to go defend the buildings. And if people got violent, they're gonna use their guns, all that shit, right? So I guess what first happened, someone gets shot in the head. Now I was told it was somebody else. It does appear to be that same 17-year-old. He did shoot somebody in the head, right?
Yeah.
Now I don't want to play that video because you can actually see the wounds. I think YouTube would actually have a serious problem with that.
Yep.
But when Rev, shut the fuck up. I like you, dude. Shut the fuck up and listen because you are pissing me off with this.
What?
I love you, buddy. Shut up and listen. He's not a white nationalist. Fuck you. He's 17, right? You want to say he's a white nationalist? Let me just be very fucking clear here. If he went there to start shit, right, then he would have shot more people than just. All right. So.
Wait, who did
I love you
shoot?
too, girl. He had intent to incite violence. Fuck him. Yeah, fuck you too, buddy.
Rev is fucking trigger baiting.
Yeah,
no
totally
trigger baiting.
Okay, listen. The kid shows up, right? And he says his stated purpose there, he wants to defend the property. He wants to stop the riots. If anyone tries to burn anything down, he's going to stop them, right? He's 17. He wants to be superhero, whatever, right? He shows up there. Now, what we do know for certain, someone got shot in the head. The kid shot him in the head. If you watch the video, after the guy gets shot in the head, the kid walks over to them. He's got his gun pointed at the ground. He is not pointing it at anybody else. He's not walking right. He's literally standing there as they call for medical support. A crowd of people starts running in, right? You see it on video. And you have multiple people telling, get the fuck out of here. And so he gets out his phone. He starts running off, right? Because there are literally people telling him he needs to fucking leave, right? They're making threats and shit. So the kid does. 3 other people start chasing him down. One of them tosses what looks like a Molotov cocktail at the kid. Another one beats him with a skateboard. And a third has a goddamn Glock in his hand. And they're all chasing this kid down, saying, get him. Now, from what I've been told, there are other people that were at the scene that says the guy got shot in the head. He was with an armed group, and they were attempting to go destroy property. And so the kid showed up there, And so that armed group started firing at the kid, and the kid returned fire. There's multiple journalists who were in the area that reported that that's what happened at the time. I don't know if that's true or not. What I do know is after the kid shot the first guy, the kid waited, right? After the kid got chased down by 300 individuals, he shot the people that were attacking him, got up, and did not point his weapon at anybody else. He didn't start randomly firing it off into the crowd. So I'm not playing these like, if you're going to tell me he's a crazy gunman, he was there to incite violence, he was there to blah, 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 blah. He would not wait. He would just fire. And when there were more people surrounding him, he would mow them down. He wouldn't pop a guy right in the arm that he's holding a gun. That sounds like a kid who actually has control over what he's doing, which is crazy because he's just been taken to the ground and hit with a skateboard. But that's the Kenosha shooter story. And maybe we'll play the clip of the people chasing him down. Maybe we'll play the other clip. But
one of the people he shot was a pedophile. There you go.
Yeah, that's going to be the one I'm bringing up right now.
Oh,
yeah.
Why does anyone care about this?
I wanted to ruin Steve's night.
Yeah, you literally cannot make this up. It appears that the first person killed in self-defense, I love that, by Kyle Rittenhouse was a pedophile. So
how old do you need to be to own a gun? He's 17, but he owns a gun. I don't know the state's laws. That seems wrong.
Well, I think in his state it's okay, but they are. And I will say this: I think the kid may actually be on the hook for a weapons charge because he crossed state lines with the weapon.
Yep.
But I mean, that's about it. That's literally it.
Okay.
And if you're going to charge a minor for carrying a gun across state lines, I really don't think that that's actually going to be any serious time he's facing. But yeah, so this is one of the first guys who got shot. I have a photo, I think, of skateboard guy, and I've been playing this meme off for people because I fucking love it. Hold on. So let me share this one with y'all.
Is that the one that Grim sent?
I don't think it's the one that Grim sent.
Do you know which one I'm talking about?
I know the one you're talking about, but I don't think I have that one. Here we go. So this is the Kenosha shooter / Kenosha hero, depending on your view. This is one of the guys who chased him down. You can see he wailed on him with the skateboard, right?
Mm-hmm.
At first I was like, bam. And then I was like, because he got shot. I know the one where he's like doing the skateboard thing, but like, yeah, that's one of the guys who got shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Chased him down, yelling, get him, and hit him with the skateboard when he was on the ground. Get shot. So people are already saying like it's textbook self-defense, right? Mm-hmm. And they try to go, well, he had just shot somebody else in the head. They go, and those three dudes were there to beat him and probably kill him because one of them was holding a gun while they chased him and another tried to throw a Molotov fucking cocktail at him. So
this sounds like a fucking crazy psycho murderer fucking circus over here. Like,
it sounds like a game of Call of Duty, to be honest.
You see like one of the clowns rolling on a, yeah, for real. Oh, whatever. Just go ahead.
Oh,
okay, so the next one. This is where you can see the other guy, right, holding the gun. Let's see if I got that pulled up.
To be fair, too, I did not know what this was when Rev sent it.
Oh.
But now that I know what it is.
What is it? Is it good?
Oh,
the fucking Rev got me so good.
Oh, wait, did I say Rev? Oops, I sent you the wrong thing.
No, Rev got me earlier. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the other guy. This is the third guy. So you can see him. He got shot in the arm and everything, right? He's holding a fucking Glock. The kid shot him in his gun arm.
Yeah.
I mean, that's impressive. It's pretty fucking impressive. But you know, these people were fucking armed and shit, right? So now you have these assholes who are turning around saying, this kid is a suspected white supremacist. I'm done with it. I am so fucking done with it. I am just so done with it. He's 17 years old. He's 17 years old. And yeah, I see people and they sit there and they go, the fact that you people place property over human life is just so disgusting. And I go like, the fact that you people sit there and think people can just replace the property that you burn and destroy is fucking disgusting. Why don't you go to all the homeless people in California, look at it and say, well, you can just go buy a home. Fucking idiots.
Or the Section 8 housing that they burned down. Because,
right? Fucking idiots, dude.
You know. I mean, there's a reason the rich people stood outside with the little fucking miniature gun and the other guy is holding like an AK standing outside it. They didn't want their shit destroyed. No one wants their shit destroyed. So I don't. That's a stupid ass statement.
Yeah, So, look now. I don't know if you heard, but like the NBA is yeah.
The NBA, what?
So these fucking assholes at the NBA gave this statement about how we're not immune from racial profiling. Some of our players have been forced to buy Teslas because we know cops don't think black people drive Teslas. I'm sitting there going like, you fucking $100,000 vehicle?
Yeah, it was like one of the most expensive sought after fucking vehicles there is. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Like that's, like, I'm just. Do you even drive your own car? Do you have a driver? Do you have a chauffeur to just take you around? Do you have a butler that you call Alfred? I need to know. I fucking need to know this because apparently that was oppression. I go, yeah, dude. Does racial profiling exist? I think it does. Yeah, 100%. But you're bitching that you were forced to buy $100,000 Tesla.
I got stuck.
Suck it. And they talk about how they're so emotionally disturbed and damaged.
I'm so upset and sad that I have to drive a fucking Tesla. This isn't a humble brag at all. This is a victimization.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, so I'm sitting there going like, these idiots don't get it. These idiots do not get it. They're all jumping onto a sinking ship because they're being told it's what people are talking about. It's what's trending on Twitter. So they're all jumping on top of it. I think Don Lemon's a piece of fucking garbage. But he's 100% correct. The polling is turned against it. People are going against Black Lives Matter now. Not just the organization, not just the rioters, the entire movement as a whole. And I think Black Lives Matter is responsible for that too, because you can't sit there and tell people it's only some of us, it's only some bad actors, the rest of us are good, when you refuse to call out the bad actors in your own group. When they go around shaking down small businesses, telling them, you need to donate to us. or we're going to blast you on social media and get you canceled and destroy your business. Like they went to have that one Cuban family's restaurant or whatever. They tell the guy he needs to fucking sign a pledge, right? Sign a pledge
for solidarity.
They'll hire a specific number of black employees and have them in manager roles, and they'll donate a specific set amount to approved charities.
The fuck is all that? Who is that
I'm
person?
Cuban. I came here on a fucking raft. Yeah. And they go outside and they take one of his like little plants and they pick it up and they smash it into the ground.
Wait, what?
Yeah, dude, you have people going door to door and shaking down businesses for
like
money.
The mafia, like the Black Lives Matter mafia.
Goddamn plant, like, dude, how fucking like I guarantee you that motherfucker was sitting there going like, yeah, man, I'm so fucking tough.
Yeah, fuck your focus.
So how is hiring based on race not racist?
No, it is, dude. Was it a white person? I swear it was.
Probably.
Dude, it's the only fucking person who's passionate enough to go around shaking down people for the sake of other people who didn't ask for their help. You know, like fucking demand shit and then talk about white privilege while you go and demand other people to do things that you want them to do.
Let's fight racism with more racism. That makes a lot of sense, guys.
We're gonna defeat evil by using extortion.
Exactly. Yeah, that's how you win.
Well, that's how it's like the diners in DC, right? That whole march of white people shows up to the diner and starts demanding all the white people stand in solidarity with them.
That's what I'm thinking of. Like that's the one I'm thinking of.
But I'm like, you know, the lady who refused to support them was one who had been supporting them and just said, I ain't going to be coerced into doing anything.
Yeah.
And they're sitting there going, shame on you. How dare you? Yeah, we get it. You're the fucking brown shirt Nazis. You're literally the brown shirts now. You're literally the brown shirts telling people of your ethnic group that they need to stand in ethnic solidarity with you. Well,
dude, they're like, what is it? They're white people bad, but like, listen to me, being a white person. I'm like, do you know how like contrived that shit is? You know what I mean? Like, you're demanding things that doesn't involve you.
I'm one of the good whites, okay? You got to listen to me. I know what's up. I'll tell the other white people to fucking
I'm half cock,
That's
half
the kind
Asian.
of vibe I get.
I know what's
like,
up.
What the fuck? It's crazy.
Which part got you, Crow? The half cock, half Asian?
No. You guys all lagged out there for like 2 seconds.
I said Steve was half cock, half Asian. He's Caucasian. Yeah.
There you go.
You should put that on your application and shit. Like where it says ethnicity, half cock, half Asian.
Your application? I haven't even filled out an Oh, wait, maybe. I think it's just like minority or other or something.
Just fucking like Dave Mark's comment. Hey, yo, be anti-racist or I take this aluminum back to your kneecaps, capiche? Ah, man. You see that video? It's the fucking guy. He's on the ground, right? I think this is the
Jay London. I'm Puerto Rican, like fully Puerto Rican, but I have like some Jewish in me too. I don't know if you could tell the hair.
Okay, so real quick, right? Did you guys see the video? It's the guy. I think it's this trans person, right? She's being attacked by these protesters, rioters, whatever. This white dude shows up because she's begging them to stop, begging them to give her medicine back, her phone back, anything, right? And so this white dude shows up, gets in front of her and asks them to stop, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they start giving him a beat down, right? So he jumps into his truck and tries driving away while they chase him down. He crashes his truck, right? Then they drag him out of his truck and start wailing on him. He is on the ground and some asshole runs up to him and punts him in the fucking face. Then that same bitch who kicked a man in the face while he was down goes onto social media. The cops are after me all because I hit a fucking white supremacist. I'm like, are you fucking high? Like, are you fucking little bitch? Like, you're such a little fucking bitch. You beat a man when he was down, who had just been in a car accident, running away from you because you wanted to beat the shit out of a trans person. Like, I was like, what the actual fuck is wrong with these people? Everything they say they stand for, nope. It's like the fucking minorities and everything, right? They stand for every single minority that falls in line. It's a majority white group, and you need to agree with the majority's opinion. You need to all the minorities need to agree with all the white people in that group. Because if you don't, all those white people are going to turn around and call you an Uncle Tom, a racist, a race traitor. They're going to call you the N-word. They're going to that fucking video. I think I played it last night. The fucking bitch at the boba tea place, sitting there going like, "This is cultural appropriation to the fucking boba tea place." Mm-hmm. And the black dude is literally in line trying to get her to calm down, and she just turns around and goes, "You're a coon." I'm like,
and that's a clip.
Fuck. Like, the actual fuck. These people are the most racist pieces of shit on the fucking planet.
And that's a good clip too, because he said it with attitude. Like fucking like
we're gonna have like a whole fucking exposed video made on us.
Out of anything in the stream, that's the only thing that's
fine. I remember the timestamp. It's 1 hour 29 minutes. That's when I said it, and I'll play the entire clip. They kill minorities. They killed a dozen black kids at least by now, yet never talk about it. Well, I mean, look at the situation that happened in the Chaz. You remember that whole thing. They set up their own police force. two black teens go in joyriding, and all of these fucking assholes defending the Chaz pull out their fucking guns and open fire on the car.
Yeah, I remember that. That's crazy. Didn't they kill them?
They killed them.
Yeah.
But here's the worst part. One of the kids, while he's in the car dying, one of the gunmen walks up to him and says, "Oh, you're dying? You want to taste what a pistol feels like? You want me to pistol whip you?" While the kid is dying.
Yeah.
While the kid is fucking dying, saying that to the kid.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the police go there, right, what do these assholes do? They wipe the car down clean, take all the bullets out of it, remove the kids from the car, clean everything up so the police aren't able to get any evidence against them. The same shit they accused the cops of.
Mm-hmm.
They killed two black teens.
Yep.
They accused the black teens of having weapons when they didn't, right? They opened fire on the black teens. And after they murdered the black teens, they then covered their tracks.
No, yeah. I mean, everyone knows the law. Everyone's a cop. And then, like, look at that shit. You just did the same thing, if not fucking worse.
You okay, Steve?
No, this is terrible, terrible things you're telling me, bro. So why don't come on the political streams very often?
This is what's happening in America, Steve. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna come and fix everything.
No, you're not.
I'm half cock, half Asian. Like, hello everybody. Like, I don't even know what you're planning to do.
What's that stuff where it goes to the guy from Canada is like a big dick? It's just like, yeah.
Well, all I heard was big
Scott.
dick. That's also a clip.
Okay. My computer is being really bad today.
Oh.
It's lagging like fucking crazy. I don't know. I'll try to fix. But yeah, no.
It's all good.
I'll fix America. Just you wait. I'll run for president.
Fix America. They're gonna hate you worse than Trump for whatever reason. You know, like you're gonna say something like, "Fucking, I wish he was dead," and then like that's it. That's over. That's fucking political camp.
No, that's what'll get me nominated.
I know, yeah, it'll get you nominated. That's your slogan. Wishing people were dead. Like Steve DeLive.
Wish these fucking people would die already. Steve, 2028 or 4 or whatever the fuck.
Steve and whoever your vice is gonna be, I have no fucking idea. Like,
it'd be Crow.
Oh no. Like fucking.
So when I'm just too out of it, I'd be like, Crow, I need you to go.
Get the fucking advisor over here. Okay. Well, all of them. Play the clip. That clip comes back to haunt him. I don't want to say it. I want to get a clip too right now for that one.
What one?
I don't want to say it.
What did you want to say?
I'll private chat it.
Private chat it. I had to dip out his private chat, dude, in the Discords.
Better not come back to haunt me, Steve. Like my Discord messages are floating out there.
Hey, no. I wouldn't do that. That's just crazy.
Damn straight. You wouldn't.
I'll message you something evil back. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that.
Here, you can have this then. That's the only time I'll ever say
delete that. What are you doing?
What?
Yo, you sent a dick pic, dude. I don't want the fucking.
I thought it was the Tony Hawk Pro Skater thing. That shit's funny.
Unsolicited.
There you go. Oh god. Yeah, I gotta be born in the States, but I don't know. I could figure something out.
Deleting that too, by the way. I just think no fucking.
Yeah, good idea.
Who hearted this thing?
I did.
Oh, Steve.
I mean, you made that, right?
No, that was Grim sent that.
Well, whoever made it, I like it. I don't even know what's going on in the picture.
That's the guy who got shot in the skateboard after hitting the gunman with the skateboard.
Yeah, I still like it. That's good.
Why so silent, Crow? What happened? Are you pondering life? What's happening?
He's typing.
Oh, okay. Well,
thinking, typing. I don't know. I can't hear his keyboard. Maybe his mic's off.
No, I'm here.
Okay.
Just
perusing. Trying to get Spider-Man on
Twitter. Just
chatting on Twitter.
Yep.
For Mountie of the Year. I can't even fucking imagine I can't even fucking imagine Steve as a Mountie.
I was gonna run for mayor one time.
Tony Hawk Kenosha edition. Were you really?
Yeah, but like, there's just too much stuff. Like, I can't deal with all that. I was just gonna get rid of all the parks, and then I was gonna like get rid of recycling, and they wouldn't have let me do anything I want to do anyway. So,
Steve, first of all, that sounds extremely counter fucking productive, and second of all, I don't think they're just gonna let you do that. Like fucking, like.
Well, that's what like I would run my mayor platform on. I'd be like, "This is what we're gonna do. We'll have the city will have so much more money."
You just remind me of the Tiger King. Where it's fucking, I'm broke as shit. I'm high as fuck. Like, and he just went out there and did his thing. And he got like a 2% marginal vote.
Dude, he's like John McAfee.
Yeah, there you go.
That's about the amount of impact I'd have.
Mayor Saney.
Mayor.
Crow's playing talk about that. No, Crow is chatting with people on Twitter right now.
I don't know why. You could wait till you're done. Why don't you?
Because I see these idiots. I'm just like, fuck you, and I'm on a roll right now.
Let me see what's going on here. Are you tweeting at them, or you're just?
No, he's tweeting at them.
Literally tweeting at them right now.
Yeah, in the middle of his fucking stream.
In the middle of the stream. I have done 85% of the talking on this stream.
Bro, you wouldn't let anybody get a word in.
And now I am, and you're complaining that I'm not talking.
Because you fucking made every point there was to make on every topic. You didn't let no one get a fucking word in.
I let you get a word in. Like, you can agree with me.
Watch the fucking beginning of the stream.
You can spend the entire stream just agreeing with every point that I've already made.
You already fucking made it. How many times I gotta say bad man bad?
Where are these?
Yeah. Look at that. Are you playing an air guitar?
Oh man.
Are we done?
Well, my COJ drinking game was successful. I'm fucked up. Oh, buddy. Good for you. Wakanda DeLive.
What the fuck?
I don't know what that is.
Aura, why would you say that in the private chat?
Say what?
I'm not saying it. You say it. It's timestamp 12:32. I can screen share our fucking thing right over here and show people what you put in the private chat.
Because Steve wanted to know what I was talking about.
Sure.
Wait, what?
Where were you? Oh, yeah, you were tweeting the whole entire fucking time we were talking.
I was tweeting so you guys could get in your own words edgewise and I wouldn't be interrupting you.
Oh, my fucking God. What a liar. You're as bad as them. Like fucking, like fucking.
What, all the liars in the world?
Oh my God! Hold on. Let me show you guys. Hold on. It's about to get serious. I remember my mom loves Tucker Carlson. She does. She really does. Mm-hmm. I used to kind of like him. I don't really watch him anymore though.
I was going to ask earlier if you like Tucker Carlson actually.
I mean, I still see some clips where I think he makes good points, but one of the things I really don't like about him. And I don't think he does it so much anymore. He would bring in the absolute dumbest fucking people possible just so he could slap them down on air. And at a certain point, I know a lot of these people are really stupid. It's just, I feel like he digs for the absolute fucking dumbest representation that he can find. Right? And I hate people who go for the low-hanging fruit. Anyways, Tucker Carlson is under attack for saying that the violence happening is expected. Of course, every time Tucker Carlson trends on the Stunts of Fire website, it's because he's being completely correct. I know that there's something else that's trending with it. So let's see here. Fire Tucker Carlson. Because they say that it's trending. So let's just see what people are talking about. If you believe in law and order, and you don't believe in violence, and you believe in law enforcement, and you don't believe in anarchy, and you believe that vigilantes are a danger to society, and you don't believe in killing, then you must believe Fox should fire Tucker Carlson.
Just don't watch fucking Fox News if you don't like Tucker Carlson.
Crow plays videos that will get copyright strike drink.
Oh shit. I didn't even think
I I don't hate Tucker, just his face. I hate the fucking bow tie he used to wear.
That's why. That's what turned you off to Tucker Carlson.
I hated that fucking bow tie, man. You got no clue.
You're a terrible sense in fashion. Suck.
I honestly had a lot of trouble getting into Matt Smith when he became the Doctor on Doctor Who because of his fucking bow tie. It took me a bit, but then it grew on me. Tucker Carlson takes off after Fox News personality defends right-wing terrorist.
Crow.
Who does he work for? The Young Turks, of fucking course.
What's it gonna take for you to come onto stream like dressed up like, you know, very dapper, but have like your face painted like red?
What?
What's it gonna take for you to come on stream dressed like dapper?
Why the fuck would I do that?
Why not? Why wouldn't you do that?
Because that would be dope.
I have to eat fucking gummy worm sandwiches. You can come up dressed up and fucking decked out in paint once in a while, right?
I'm not gonna put paint on my face, but I'll come in a suit.
No, put lipstick.
No.
Yeah.
Why do I wear lipstick?
Not wear lipstick, but like instead of using paint, is
Dude, you got me like all lost on Twitter now, bro.
I like this. Tucker, the trust fund Elise, just ran cover for thousands of white nationalist militias across the country. Blood is on his hands. Make these trend tonight, please. Boycott Fox News advertisers. Not even trying to fucking hide it. They think shooting BLM protests is not just justified, but necessary. These people are fucking insane, right? Like, none of the shit matters, right? The fact that these three dudes are chasing him, that they're shouting, get him, that one throws a fucking Molotov cocktail and is a goddamn pedophile, that one hits him with a skateboard, that the other guy has a fucking gun. Don't give a shit. Don't fucking give a shit. The 17-year-old should have taken the beat down from the fucking adults. I fucking hate these people, and I'm really looking forward to November when they get the rudest fucking awakening of their goddamn lives.
They'll probably start rioting again, or well, they'll peacefully protest again, like after fucking it's over. You know, you already know how it's gonna work.
I'm telling you, Trump landslides in November. He does. He does. It's too late.
Dude,
you got 60 days to the election.
No, they waited.
These guys are going to try to shut down the riots in one fucking
dude.
month.
They spent the entire summer of these riots being like, "Oh yeah, it's peaceful," like excusing them, condoning them until now, and then they're like, "Oh, it's been fucking us up. Oops, oopsie doopsie."
Yeah,
like,
oopsie.
Exactly. You know, and now they're like, "Oh, it's pretty bad. We're running out of time, and we're losing because we never said shit about these fucking riots. We let it continue." It's too late. It's way too fucking late. By the way, every time you get mad, you should stick out your tongue to signal people to drink, by the way. It makes me so mad. You should do that. You should do that.
I feel like tonight I'm getting...
We just need a decibel meter, and then once it hits like a certain thing, that's when people gotta drink, and then every time you pause a video, we gotta drink too. And then that's the crow drinking game.
The crow drinking game sounds fun.
The crow drinking game sounds fucking awful. All you're gonna do is get everyone hurt. Like,
Get everyone hurt. Look at Rev. Look at poor Rev.
Yeah, Rev's like, you're grucking funk. Like, fucking, you know, like.
I mean,
stick out your tongue and dress up dapper. What's wrong with you?
I gotta just like watch the stream and drink with Rev one night and not be honest.
Last time Steve was on the stream drunk, he was too lit to control. He's like, fucking tax the elderly. And I was like, what the fuck are you
Did I say that?
No.
Oh, okay. I mean, like, I don't remember what I said.
Are you still tweeting? Are you still tweeting? Stick out your tongue in the tweet.
No.
Take a picture of you sticking out your tongue in the tweet. You make me so mad. Hashtag, you make me so mad. So mad.
Shut up.
So mad. Like, do that. Do it.
Do my little
He is
tweet.
tweeting. Yes.
I do my tweet. Caw.
I can't use that word on Twitter. That'll get me banned. We're almost as mentally deficient
Just call them
as
remedial.
those three assholes.
It's very remedial of you.
There's those three assholes. Is that us?
Yay.
Yeah.
I am just going to do this. Take a copy to that tweet, and I'm going to explore the Fire Tucker Carlson trend.
I guess we're not watching Spider-Man today.
Nope.
Well, we're watching Spider-Man today? Oh, wow. I totally forgot about that.
Fuck you.
So we're just like tweeting with
I've
Crow.
been asking about Uncle Ben dying. Speaking of,
I put it in the private chat.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Back when my computer was trying to be nice.
I think a good way to end this stream is with that final Spider-Man turn off the dark.
Isn't that funny?
We're at the part where Uncle Ben is going to die.
Can we save it for Sad Boy Saturdays with Broly?
Yes, we're doing Sad Boy Saturdays with Burley.
Can we save it? Can we watch the end of that with Broly and then do Sad Boy Saturday?
I mean, it's up to Burley. He really wanted to play those games.
We could. I'm not saying not to play the games. I wanted him to see this horrible Uncle Ben. Oh my god.
Okay, but he's going to have to watch the first hour without us.
I don't think he's gonna give a fuck. Like about the.
All right, you guys ready? While we're playing this, I'm going to be tweeting at people angrily. So follow me on Twitter.
So is this the last of the Spider-Man thing? Because I want to see Uncle Ben dying. Or are we watching a portion again?
We're going to watch 30 minutes. Uncle Ben should die.
Can we watch like 20 minutes? This is a long ass. Whatever.
Or we're going to watch 30 minutes, and if you shut up and let me play, it'll go by a lot faster.
No, you should just not play 30 fucking minutes. All right, I'll put it this way.
Tell you what, we'll play up until the point where Uncle Ben dies.
There you go.
All right.
It's like I'm not sitting through.
So if Uncle Ben dies in an hour and a half, we're just going to watch an hour and a half of this.
Oh wait, hold on. There's an article. Look, check it out. Suspected teen gunman Kyle Rittenhouse spotted cleaning Kenosha graffiti before shooting. Do you want that article?
Wow, this kid sounds like such a white supremacist asshole. Cleaning fucking graffiti.
Would you like it, Crow?
Graffiti, yeah.
What a piece of shit. No, seriously, what a piece of shit. I am disgusted.
Well, I'm sending you.
What kind of graffiti was he removing?
Graffiti, man. Like, what do you mean? Like, what?
Was the graffiti Black Lives Matter graffiti?
Probably. I don't know.
Well, that's why they'd be like he's a white supremacist. Because you gotta.
that would be a reach that somebody would go for. Actually, I could definitely see that. Did you get it?
I'm gonna hit play. God, this is bad.
Dude, London's saying the performance he went to. One of the guys broke is like, are you sharing the audio, Crow?
No, he's not.
I mean, it's better this way, to be honest. I don't think he can hear us.
Fuck's sake! What the fuck did Peter just do? Like, what the fuck is going on?
I guess we're just gonna watch it in silence.
I fucking guess.
Crow!
This is awful.
Crow, you don't have the audio shared.
I don't?
No. We've been telling you that for a minute.
Guess we're just gonna have to rewind it a little bit.
Oh no. No.
Just play where we're at.
Why not?
I don't want to listen to the songs.
No, yeah, for real. And
You're actually, you guys, I'm telling you right now, you're very happy I didn't have the audio playing there.
No, that's what we were saying. Like, fuck.
Oh, this is the song that was on last night.
He's kicking people's asses to bouncing off the walls.
Yeah.
What was that?
He splooged.
Did he just spooge on stream?
Yeah, he did.
The music by Bono is awful. All music by Bono is awful.
Okay. After careful analysis, no logical conclusions. I now have the proportionate strength and agility of a super spider. Which is awesome! I also seem to be generating a wave-like fluid brought me in my intestines, which is awesome. Hey, how's it going, Slurk? Don't block the box! Thank you.
I'm late for rehearsal. He's just giving me a ride. See ya.
Okay, not awesome.
Hey, don't forget, we're gonna fix up that. Hey, come on, we're gonna fix up that fence in the backyard.
Ben, I need a car, Uncle Ben.
Well, I don't disagree. All right.
Oh my
we're
God!
gonna
See,
get
we
you
couldn't
one.
even get
I
2
need a
minutes
car
without a
right now.
fucking song.
Oh, that was Mary Jane Watson, wasn't it?
If I had a car, I could drive to school every day.
This is the first time
I
I'm
could play practice.
excited
I
Uncle
could
Ben
drive
dies.
to the drive-in. I mean, the drive-through.
Yeah.
Well, either there comes a time in every man's life when he needs a car.
Or a motorcycle. Yes, a motorcycle.
Yes! Let's stick to the car. Okay, we'll start saving up. You know, Pete, I like to say there are no shortcuts in life. As Steve loves. All right. Finish your day, you never will.
Why didn't I see it before? It's so obvious. The car. Get the car, get the girl. Car equals girlfriend. By extension, motorcycle equals girlfriend like Mary Jane. Of course, no matter how, the motorcycle will be about the size of a quarter made out of plastic. What is this? Cash money to anyone who can last 3 minutes in the ring with bone saw McGraw.
What is that? A napkin he's reading that off of? Why is it so flimsy?
Push the speed and strength of a spider. I could do this. I need a name and a costume.
Hey, Pete, come on now. Your Aunt May won't give us any dinner unless we fix up that fence.
Uncle Ben, don't worry about the car. I'll get it myself. Because you know what? There are shortcuts. You know you are if you don't take them up. Joe.
Whoa. Hang on there, son. What happened? Suddenly you got it all figured out? Come on, kid. Keep this in mind. Knowledge is not the same as wisdom.
Give me a break, Uncle Ben.
Hey, Pete.
No, tell me I've got other plans tonight. Like getting some new clothes and a mask.
Get some new
Hey, Spidey boy, you sure about this? You look a little small. Okay, here's your way to get signed, sealed, and delivered. We'll hold on to it for safekeeping. But just so you know, directions to the hospital.
you, Uncle Ben.
Plus a phone number and a discount code for a very good coffin maker. They do beautiful work. Now, I suppose you haven't written yourself an introduction, have you?
I give them credit.
You woke up the last
I give them a lot of credit. This is an even worse design for a costume than the one that they used in the Raimi film. Yeah.
There's a lot of worse of everything. This is the first time I'm excited Uncle Ben dies. That's the only reason I'm watching it.
If you look in the DMs, there's a Twitter bingo. Crows of Judgment bingo.
Wait, what?
Yeah. That creepy 666 kitty gave us.
Crows of Judgment bingo. Oh, we got to play this next time.
That's every day.
No, we got to play this. We'll play this. Why don't we do this on Monday? We'll play this on Monday. We'll do Crows of Judgment bingo.
Are we allowed to play it? I think the audience plays it now. I can play it. I'm just using some.
Well, I mean, the audience will play it on Monday.
Yeah,
Who made this? Who made this?
Creepy 666 kitty.
Creepy. Good shit.
Yeah.
No, creepy. This is awesome.
No, it is. This is dope.
Crow gets scolded.
Like everyone is like, this is fucking.
Crow just goes randomly.
You should put it on
silent.
screen for the peoples, so
Okay,
we
hold
can. Yeah.
Steve doesn't know /show movie.
There we go. Crows of Judgment bingo. Or where's my thumbnail? Crow says or Crow gets scolded. Crow goes silent. Crow gets milkshake. Steve doesn't know show/movie. Crow plays copyright strike stuff. Crow rants. A free space. That's nice. Crow gets angry. Aura gets disappointed. Crow drops camera. Steve is confused. Aura sighs. Crow talks about comics or anime. And somebody will mention a sandwich.
Who wins? What do the winners get? Because I don't fucking know.
I don't know, man.
Whoever can. Oh yeah, what would the winners get?
Well, they're all playing with the same card, though. This is more of a fun thing. See if they can hit a bingo.
Discount from cat. I don't know. Like fucking, I got.
There might be a bingo generator thing.
Actually, I like Creepy's idea. they'll win alcohol poisoning.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
All right. Hold on. Let's go back. Oh, audio.
Well, and Testament, I'll take care of the rest. And don't worry, we got both the priest and the rabbi on call in the locker room. Should the need arise. Good luck, kid, and welcome to showbiz. All right, folks, it is time for another incredible massacre to take place. The lights you haven't seen since the time of the Roman gladiators.
This is so stupid. This didn't need to be included.
And about to make you ready. Let's hear it for the Cuban Spider! Come on now! I'm ready to take this nice long bloodbath, the Sultan of Slaughter, And that's the bell. This could get ugly. This could get cannibalistic. It's true. Bonesaw has a special steak sauce reserved especially for its victims. Slice.
I mean, like, look at that stage prop. It's dope.
You couldn't just get like a really buff dude.
Like Randy the Macho Man Savage.
You couldn't just get a really buff dude. Like, how hard was that? He doesn't even need to say anything. He literally, he doesn't, because the fucking inflatable bitch ain't saying anything. You just needed a buff guy. You gotta pay him $50 fucking. You probably would have done it for free to be in a fucking Spider-Man Broadway play. But you bitches went with the inflatable man. Why?
Oh, because
Why?
it's the spider, the man, you know.
Discount Spooter man. He spootered earlier, like all over camera.
Yeah.
Slaughter.
Gross.
Also available. That's from a ski. Oh, I hope this little. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's he doing?
You don't have to pay the inflatable bitch, yeah.
This is awesome.
Just fire.
That is not a good sign. Oh, the fuckboy is playing Bonesaw. He's playing it like a guitar. That's Sunday, bloody Sunday on a professional wrestling function. Okay, here we go. Let's see what he does. Oh! Ouch! Now that's gotta hurt. How's he doing it? The Spider-Boy is making Bonesaw.
This is embarrassing.
Inflatable down. And he's down. No. And what? And you.
I'm embarrassed.
Let's hear it for the Bug Boy, folks. He has
Kick it, bop it, boop it. That was awful.
That's why I said this didn't even need to be in there, especially if they couldn't get a real guy.
I'm just saying, like, if he actually did that to somebody, wait, why are we playing this song again?
I was about to say.
Because Bono only wrote so many songs.
No, yeah, I was going to say, I was like, they didn't even have a music.
Okay, let's show up better. That's right. Now, with these powers, I'm going to be rich. I'm going to be famous. Now, I'm going to be famous for being rich. And I feel like my soul. So let's roll. Bouncing up the walls.
The saddest part is I'm going to have that shit stuck in my head.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Okay, so those sound like gunshots, not what the fucking thing I read said.
Hijacker, he had a gun. No, Uncle Ben surprised him. No.
Uncle Ben.
Okay,
Wait, what?
I honestly don't give a shit.
I already got hit by a moped.
Let me explain something about Spider-Man's origin, and it's the reason why he's got one of the most memorable ones. Steve, you probably don't know this.
I know
thought he
everything
got
about
hit by a
Spider-Man.
moped, dude. I thought they
Steve, you probably don't know this, so let me tell you the history of Spider-Man and why it's such an impactful story. You see,
Look,
You're
here's
never supposed to
Spider-Man.
get the money.
there's the bingo chart right there. Here we go.
Steve, shut up and listen, or you too. This is good history for you.
No,
You
it's
see,
not. I'm about to leave.
he got shot by Antifa. Fuck you. It's okay.
That would be so fucking good if they did that. They retconned it.
Oh wait, he was wearing a red hat in the first part, right? So maybe they confused it for a MAGA hat and they shot him. Okay, Steve. So this is why the story of Spider-Man's origin is so impactful. You see, when Spider-Man gets his powers, he is a douchebag, right? Like he beats people up. He goes to this venue to be a wrestler. He wants to. This is original comic books. He becomes a pro wrestler, a TV entertainer, and one day when he's walking, he's walking off the set, right? This dude robs the place, right? And he runs right by Spider-Man, and Spider-Man sees him, and Spider-Man just moves out of the way for him, right? And the cops are like there, and they're like, "Why didn't you stop him? You could have broken him in half." And he goes, "Not my problem. I can't risk the merch, right?" So Spider-Man lets the dude just walk off because he don't give a shit. He's Spider-Man.
He's not getting paid to do it either.
Exactly.
That's his job.
I mean, yeah, he's an entertainer. He ain't a hero, right? And even if he could, he knows he could stop him, but why risk it? You know, it's not his problem. And so that guy, the guy who robbed the place, when he's trying to run away, he sees Uncle Ben, and he murders Uncle Ben, steals his car, and uses his car to get away. So when Peter, takes off his costume, goes outside, he sees his uncle's dead, right? So he goes like, fuck, and he's angry. And remember, he's Spider-Man. He's got all this power. He can rip a dude in half. And so he goes ahead and he chases down the guy. He chases him into this like abandoned building. He's pissed off. He's ready to kill the guy. And so he like lifts him up into the moonlight after like bashing him through a window. And when he does, he sees it's the same guy that he had let go earlier. And he realizes if he had just not been a selfish prick, if he had just done the right thing, his Uncle Ben, his father, would still be alive. And so I'm telling you this because you understand Spider-Man kind of like, he's responsible for his own tragedy. Like Bruce Wayne, his parents get murdered in the alley. That's not Bruce Wayne's fault. He was just there. Right?
Yeah. No, it's like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Spider-Man
is the reason why Uncle Ben got shot. If Spider-Man had just done the right thing, his uncle would be alive. So these assholes, right? They didn't give us any of that. They took out that entire thing. They took it out. In fact, Spider-Man got paid the fucking money. And then it's like, why?
And then it's a random occurrence that happens. It has nothing to do with fucking anything.
Well,
what is this music I'm hearing?
So, Spider-Man, right? His thing is, he was at the right place at the right time. Could have happened to anybody. He gets his powers. Fucking or I will mute you right now.
It's hard. I was like, am I just like hearing this in my own head? Am I going fucking insane? No, don't hear him. No.
I'll unmute him later.
Oh.
Okay, so look. So that's why his story is impactful, right? Because Spider-Man, like, it's random. He was at the right place at the right time. He got superpowers, right? Uncle Ben was at the wrong place at the wrong time, and he died. They're both random events. It's just Uncle Ben got the short end of the stick, and a bunch of things could have happened to prevent Spider-Man from becoming Spidey. A bunch of things could have happened to prevent Uncle Ben from dying, and Peter is the catalyst for both.
Well, you know whose fault this is? Is Spider-Man's parents.
Shut up, Steve.
It's true.
Whatever
happened to his parents? Anyways,
they're secret agents for S.H.I.E.L.D. and they're fucking dead. Good riddance.
Right? Did they just fuck off? What?
Yeah. They were secret agents for S.H.I.E.L.D. and they were infiltrating this like thing, and it turns out that their organization that they were infiltrating was being run by the Red Skull, and the Red Skull finds out, so he has them killed.
Are you just fucking with me, or
no?
That's
true, dude. You can literally Google it.
I don't like Spider-Man as much anymore now.
Steve, I don't know what to tell you, but still don't be a bitch like Spidey.
Well, no, like I think
that's the only one I do like.
But I think the reveal of his parents.
Don't be a bitch. He's got a cool fucking origin. He's got cool parents too.
No, his parents left him.
No, his parents are fucking awesome. They were secret agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That says a
Shield's
lot.
lame too.
Shield is lame.
I mean, what?
What have they ever done good?
Yeah, really.
I mean, quite a bit.
Like,
yeah, you can't even think of one thing.
I mean, like they do international spy shit, and
it's
they do a
never
bunch
helped
of
anybody.
things in the background.
All they do is get talked down by Captain America, and like they're really part of the problem.
Well,
Didn't
the
Nick
newest
Fury like
versions of
tranquilize a
Shield, yeah,
miner?
but like the older versions of Shield were good. Like Nick Fury and the Howling Commandos.
Nick Fury was always part of the problem back then too. They were always like, Nick, you're such an asshole.
I mean, no, he did do some stuff.
I hope he did some stuff. It'd be a
right
very
now off
lame
the top of my
character.
head.
Didn't he socially engineer things to invade countries that he thought was a threat, but he knew wouldn't fucking like work, so he had to make it look like they attacked first?
So you mean you're mad that they basically made him into the CIA?
I'm not mad about anything. I'm just saying he's not doing any good. He's a fucking liar.
Well, I mean, there was a time he tried to invade Latveria, and then Doctor Doom attacked them.
And then he got exposed, and everyone's, you're an asshole, Fury.
And then there was the time Nick Fury killed the Watcher.
Why is this in comic books? Why did what? Why
Are
did
we
they
still
just
streaming? What are we doing?
Oh, we're done. We're done. We got to the part where Uncle Ben died, and there's no emotional impact because the guy who killed him isn't in any way related to Spidey.
And then no, there's gonna be a musical. I'm such an asshole.
But he's not. Like literally, he didn't do anything to cause this.
He could have helped him plant his.
How?
You don't understand.
We don't understand either.
Ow!
Fuck the story up.
I'm gonna stop this by being here on time and not bouncing off the walls.
Ben wasn't even coming to pick him up. He was just walking around, right?
Fury created Antifa so one of their members would kill Uncle Ben, compelling Peter to become Spider-Man.
Exactly. Shield doesn't do any good.
All right.
There we go. Stream's over.
Well, everybody, that was good. Thank you for joining. Y'all take care. Beat peace the fuck out. Like deuces, people. Deuces.
That time was a my bad thing.
I don't. What happened to Aura? Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I think maybe he got fed up with me dipping in and out.
Oh no. He was just gonna leave me here all by myself.
He was. I think he was just like fuck it, and he was just abandoning you.
Oh damn.
That's pretty fucked. That's pretty
I know.
fucked.
I feel
Right?
I feel betrayed. Nah.
What a piece of shit. What a piece of shit. Everybody in
No.
chat, you let Oren know what a piece of shit he is.
No.
All right. Let's just say thank you to the patrons. Let's end the stream, guys. We had a good time. Lauren S., Ravenous Hound, Chris Anonymous, Jonathan Murillo, Zioreturns, Origami Maria, Devil Hunter Nero, Dagger, 5 Trunk Dogs, Ali, Mr. Holmesley, War on Corruption, Katie Imbro, Margot Inez, Connor McDonald, Jess, Kat Thomas, Julian Cyan, and as always, Kate Bath. Thank you so much for being patrons of the channel. And we will see you back here on Saturday for Sad Boy Saturdays.
We only get 2 days off a week now.
Well, we'll move things around. Maybe we won't do Sunday stream. I don't know. We're doing Sad Boy Saturdays because, we're all sad boys.
Oh.
All right. We're ending